If you're thinking about a move to Portland, Oregon, you're going to want to check out this video. We're talking about the weather, not just the good weather. We're going to talk about the winter weather. I'm Aaron Cullen. I'm a local real estate agent right here in Portland, Oregon. And today we're talking about the weather, and not just any weather, the winter weather. If you guys have any questions, please reach out, give me a call. My information's right down there in the description area. Everybody knows that the weather in the summertime in Portland and the surrounding areas in the Willamette Valley is just amazing. Well, I'm here to tell you that the winter is not that bad either. Yeah, I know it depends maybe where you're coming from. If it's a lot warmer place, but just hear me out. I mean, look at this weather around me. The leaves are changing. The colors are beautiful. It's big, huge blue skies right now. I mean, you can see just right there behind me. And we are right smack in the middle of November when I'm recording this right now. And the weather outlook over the next 7 days is no rain, blue skies, no clouds anywhere that you can see. So yes, we do get blue skies and sunny days in the winter. Every year the weather can be a little bit different, right? Well, this year is supposed to be a wetter than normal winter. Every year it just really depends. Last year we had so many days through the winter of blue skies and no rain, and here we are, boom, a full 7-day stretch with blue skies, no rain for 7 days. So yes, weather is doable in the winter here in Portland. I actually love having a little bit of weather and having the different seasons. It marks the change of time. It makes the holidays a little bit more special. And also for myself, coming from Southern California, where the weather is just, hey, it's pretty much sunny, not much rain all year. It was a welcome change for me personally. So that really just goes to the individual person. But if you are wondering and dreading, hey, is it gonna be super gloomy all winter? You know what? It's not. And I can't promise you what the winter weather is gonna be because every year is a little different. But in general, you're gonna have stretches like this. I mean, this is a little bit more unusual to have a full 7-day stretch, but you're definitely gonna have days like this all throughout the winter, the fall, and the spring. So fear not, if you're thinking about a move here, we do have good winter weather. You know, that's one of the things about here that a lot of people don't realize is that we don't get a lot of snow. There's not a lot of days where the temperature is below freezing. And because of that, we don't get that brutal winter, you know, that a lot of the East Coast gets, and even the Midwest for sure, that they get as well. We just don't get that here. It's a very mild climate here. But you know, we do get rain spread out through the year, but not in the summertime at all. In the summertime this year, it rained like twice, and that's pretty normal. And we were more of in a drought. We didn't get as much rain as we usually do in the last winter. And so this winter might make up for it. You know, you never really know with the weather patterns kind of shifting a little bit. You know, one of the things that I looked up that was also a factor before I moved here was also looking out into the future, 20 years, 30 years. What are they predicting the weather to be like, you know, in different regions throughout the US when I was looking to relocate somewhere else that was a better fit, you know, for me and my family. And one of the things that came up in Portland, especially Portland area, the Willamette Valley, was that over time, there's probably gonna be a little less rain, actually giving it more sunny days over time as you know, global warming, you know, is affecting us all. And so this is one of those regions where we're probably gonna see more sunny days and less rain as time goes on. So that is something to consider in the future. Now, when it comes to rain, one of the things to keep in mind, we only get a couple extra inches average rainfall a year than a national average. I don't know if I said that quite right, but we only get about 2 inches more than the national average of rainfall. But we don't get these big thunderstorms. We don't get big lightning and you know, thunderstorms. And if you actually hear thunder, people are on next door saying, hey, did you guys hear that big thunder? Was that thunder? You know, what was that? You know, which is pretty funny because I've, you know, lived all over the US and in the Midwest as well. And there, big thunderstorms is just a normal occurrence. So people wouldn't be on Nextdoor saying, what was that big loud boom? Yes, it was thunder. But it just goes to show you that the big thunderstorms, we don't get those here. We do get the rain, but it's a small amount of rain. It's more like a drizzle. It's not a big downpour, and it usually only lasts, you know, it could last for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe a couple hours, or it could be splotches, you know, throughout the day of like 10 minutes here, 15 minutes here. So that's very typical here. And in the winter, you'll typically be more overcast, cloudy in the morning. And then if you're not gonna get a bunch of rain that day or any rain that day, then it'll typically in the afternoon, late afternoon, it'll clear up and you'll get some blue skies and everybody goes out and about, you know, like after school, everybody goes hiking or does their outside activities, takes the kids to the playground, and you get, you know, beautiful days like this. Or it could be partially cloudy with blue skies in there. You know, that's a little bit more typical when we really get into like December, but just goes to show you it's not as bad as you might think. I get that question asked a lot from people looking to move here. Hey, what are the winters like? You know, is it gonna be super dark? Am I gonna see the sun at all? Yes, you are. You know, this is proof right here. We got a 7-day stretch coming right up. And right now it's, check my watch, it's 48 degrees outside. So it's brisk, but you know, I'm wearing a sweater, a shirt under that. Then I'm wearing my rain jacket, which actually is just a good like windbreaker. I always recommend doing layers because if you get a little hot, you can just take a layer off. You go in a store, you take a layer off. But the nice thing about wearing the rain jacket is that it's nice, it's light, and it acts as like a windbreaker. So the rain jacket, I feel, is a good strategy for me because it just kind of cuts any of that like little wind chill when it gets cooler in the winter here. And that way, if you just wear a sweater or another layer under that, that's breathable, it's easy, boom. You go inside, you take that off, and you're still nice and warm. You're not having to take off a big, huge winter jacket. So it's pretty typical here for it to be anywhere from, you know, in the 30s at night, in the winter I'm talking about, and then high 40s during the day to low 50s is very typical. Or at night, it could be low 40s or high 30s. You know, this stretch is also a little unusual. The low, it's supposed to get until like 32 at night, but not below freezing. And then the daytime, it's 50 degrees, but it's beautiful outside. I'm walking downtown right now in downtown Lake Oswego, and it's just gorgeous out, seeing all the different colors. So as you can see, it's not all doom and gloom here in Portland in the wintertime. You get these amazing, amazing stretches that I just wanted to show you because we have this amazing 7-day stretch that is unusual. But I mean, look, see if I can point up. It does happen in the winter here, blue skies. All right, my name's Aaron Cullen. I'm a local real estate agent. If you're thinking about moving here, reach out. I'd love to connect with you and find out your needs and what you're looking for. And I can help walk you through any questions you might have on certain neighborhoods or giving you recommendations. Even if you're far out, a lot of customers reach out to me and kind of get a plan in place. If you guys find any value in this, hit the subscribe button. New videos will be coming up and give you more information about moving to Portland, Oregon. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.